Alright, so I know we've made a ton of videos centered on, okay, who do the Habs have as current and future stars? Of course, we know Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki. Those are two guys that are pretty safe bets to end up as superstars in the NHL. Juraj Slafkovsky, a first overall pick, being compared to Jaromir Jagr. Pretty good chance there. I mean, hey, there's always the chance for a first overall pick to flop or end up being a decent player, but not as good as what was projected. But with Slafkovsky, everything that's coming out, the word around town is that he is a stud. Okay, he's not a generational player. He's no Connor Bedard, but he's going to be a heck of a player by all accounts. He's going to be a star. So that's three right there. There's some lower chance guys like Kirby Dach. The Habs took a flyer on him. Again, if they can help correct his development and give him the right opportunities, the right confidence, he has star potential. Okay, he has a very, very high ceiling to become a star with the Montreal Canadiens. And I'm talking about people who, not like Carey Price, who's been a star for a long time and his future's uncertain. I'm talking about guys who could be stars for long-term future for the Montreal Canadiens. And to me, that's who I can think of. But if you look at championship teams, not everybody has a championship goaltender, okay? The Pittsburgh Penguins, who won the Stanley Cup in 16 and 17, Matt Murray was not a superstar goaltender. He was not all-world getting there. Yeah, for every Vasilevsky, there's an Antiniemi in Chicago, or even a Corey Crawford, who was a very good goalie, but was not a star by any means. And for every Jonathan Quick, who won 2 cups with the LA Kings, there's a Braden Holtby in Washington. Okay, or a Binnington in St. Louis, which, yeah, he had a star season, but he's not a star goaltender. You can't tell me Jordan Binnington's a star, right? But to me, one thing that every championship team has is a star number one defenseman. Now, that doesn't mean he puts up a ton of points. He could be a star on the defensive side of the puck, but hey, either way you want to slice it, okay, down the middle or diagonally, they're a star, okay? Look at that St. Louis Blues team. Alex Pietrangelo, star, number one defenseman, stud guy. Victor Hedman, Tampa Bay Lightning, star, stud. The Chicago Blackhawks, when they won the cup, Duncan Keith, okay? Those 3 cups, star, stud defenseman. LA Kings, Drew Doughty, star, stud defenseman. Like, the list just goes on and on and on. The Detroit Red Wings, who were just studs back in the late 2000s there. Nick Lidstrom. Like, need I say any more? Like, it's kind of a prerequisite to being contender. And that's something that I don't think the Habs have right now. And I think that that's something that they might have to go out and grab. I know you'd love to get it through the draft, but that might be something that, while they do have a ton of really good defensemen coming down the pipe here. Like, you look at guys like Justin Barron, Caden Gooley, Lane Hudson looks like he's going to be a heck of a player, Arbor Xhekaj, Logan Mailloux. Like, there's some names here that are going to be very, very good, if not great defensemen. And maybe you can fill the holes that way, but my personal belief is that they need a star on defense. I think 3 up front, and again, there's no guarantee that Slafkovsky, Suzuki, and Caulfield all become superstars, but I think if you have 3 stars up front, and then you fill out with just some very good top 6, middle 6, bottom 6 forwards, I think you're set there. 3 big stars is enough up front, in my opinion. But on the back end, you need at least 1. In my opinion, I think having a bunch of really good defensemen is fine and all, it's great, but you need a star defenseman, in my opinion. I really do believe that. Like, look, obviously not everybody gets to have a Cale Makar. That's why he's Cale Makar. But you need that type of guy where it's like, okay, who do you think of when you think of this team? And one of them needs to be a defenseman who is a star, who needs to be top of people's minds. You need a Drew Doughty, a Duncan Keith, a Cale Makar, a Victor Hedman. You need somebody like that, in my opinion, to really contend in the NHL. And again, who knows? Maybe one of those guys I mentioned, whether it's Mailloux, Gooley, Jaden Struble still in the system, Lane Hudson looks very promising, Xhekaj, Justin Barron. Like, there's a bunch of names there. You have a shot with these guys. You never know who can skyrocket through the roof with their potential. It happens all the time. Erik Karlsson was drafted mid-first round, was expected to be a good defenseman, but not as special as he became for the Ottawa Senators. So again, you don't know, but I think it's going to end up having to be either a big free agent signing or a big trade where you trade a lot of these good young prospects, a couple of them, and a pick in the future. I'm not talking about right now. Right now, the Habs are rebuilding, but that's how you get these types of guys, in my opinion. Now, you don't want to go out and get a 30-year-old Erik Karlsson like the Sharks did and handcuff yourself, but somebody who's in their prime. Like, I'm talking about somebody like Jacob Chikrin, for example, out of Arizona. That's the kind of wavelength I'm on. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you. Bye.